And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Chicago Bears. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're underway from Soldier Field. Bashul Tutin now on the return. Making some progress here. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Oh, they're going deep here right off the rail. And what a way to get this one started, but his deep shot falls incomplete. You know, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can you make offensively?
And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
First down throw, Lawrence. Big strike here to Williams. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. That one hits for 30. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Lawrence working from the gun. Has it in close. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. Spencer Schrader on now for the extra points. No problems on the extra point there. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. Needed a little more to reach the landing zone, so give him the ball at the 40-yard line. So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here. Williams to throw on first. Headed out right. This is Loveland working the right side. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's good for a Bears first down.
Williams on the play action. He rolls to his right. And he can't escape. Jaguars all over him. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here he goes, third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Try and get it into Colston Loveland, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
Forced out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. And they get on top of it. Wow, nearly 2 turnovers on the same play, but he'll stay with them after the interception. Well, whether they recover that one or not, either way, they were turning the ball over there, but no doubt probably stings a little bit extra fumbling it away instead of just being stopped short.
It sure does, because look at the defense. Look at what you just gave them momentum-wise. Not just the ball, but the spirit of those guys knowing, yeah, they not only stuffed you, they can rip that ball away from you too.
And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Lawrence in the pistol. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. And he's tackled for no gain. The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of timing. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Offense up to the line fast. And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Point after is up and through. And the Jaguars drive out to an early 14-0 lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Williams will look to throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
2nd and 10 now. Williams. It's taken in by Rome Odunze. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. 1st down, Williams. That's to Odunze again. And he works it forward to the 43-yard line. That was Sauce Gardner dropping him there. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's Williams again. The Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. And And they come through the sack to bring around third down. And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. Our score, 14-0. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Lofts it deep right side. Trying to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Jaguars have the football as he records his 12th INT of this season. So first down from the 41. They're going to play action. Lawrence buying some time right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Once again here, 2nd and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Throw is caught. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and goal coming up from the 7. They'll send him up the middle. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. A pickup of 4. That brings up 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. Now they'll try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jaguars stretch their lead to 21. On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. He gets popped quickly there. That is not a nice feeling or a nice run back.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
Chased out to his right. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he gets this across the 10 before stepping out. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Working from the gun, Williams escapes the pocket. He finds Odunze downfield. Continuing to move past the 45. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. From the red zone on first. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Jaguars get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Lawrence throwing here. Completed to his running back. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He's going deep this time. He's got it inside the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Flushed out of the pocket. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on 1st down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And 2 yards, all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's caught. He's got Brown. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Lining up now to try the extra point. Good on the extra point attempt. And the Jaguars grow their lead yet again. On now is Cook to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down. To throw, Williams. Here's a screen to Benson. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
And the Bears, 1st down.
What is it?
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Williams from the gun. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he's tackled for a short gain. The Bears decide to call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Again, it's Williams. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. Ooh, puts some air under this one, right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off the defense at any time.
On the run, deep down the left side. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars get more points to end a lopsided first half. Setting up to try the point after. He's good on the extra point effort. And the Jaguars continue piling onto this lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. Williams on first down. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second.
At the 40-yard line.
On play action, Williams. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Williams to throw on third. And he can't escape. Jaguars all over him. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a fourth down. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half. Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's fourth and pretty far. He'll throw it. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Looking good, but just a little too far left. He missed it. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And wow, nearly a pick on that check down. A bit lucky that he couldn't hang on to it, and it fell incomplete. Well, at this point, Brock, the surprise isn't that he nearly threw another interception, right? It's that these guys actually let him off the hook defensively this time by dropping it.
Kate, they let him off the hook. Let him off the hook.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Lawrence to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Pulls it at the 7. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Working inside the red zone. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars push their lead further to start the half. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the And the Jaguars continue adding on to that lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And they pick him off again! Breaks a tackle, he's still going. And the Jaguars get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
They're trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Once again here, 2nd and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. On the move, past the 40. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Here's Etienne on 1st down. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. Bears say they got this one, and they did.
This really should be the last place and the last down you expect to fumble on. There's still 2, 3, maybe more to work with. Just take care of the ball. Go down when you're hit and set up for 2nd down.
This is ahead for about 5. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Completed over the middle. And he stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
This is Benson. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be touched down right at the line, so no gain on the play.
The defenders, they were ready for that throw, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. This reeled in by Benson. And he's brought down after a short gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. On 4th down, it's Williams. Throw caught by his running back. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position. 1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Completed to his running back. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Making that throw into double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch with a whole bunch of bodies around him.
Here we go.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 4-yard line.
From the red zone now. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars lengthen the lead at the end of the third. That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars tack on 7 more to their lead. On now is Cook to kick this away.
To kick off for the Jaguars.
Here's Smith on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Hits his running back. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's the Bears with the ball, but they enter the fourth at a massive deficit. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. First down throw by Williams. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there. You netted some positive yards.
Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. So now here's 3rd and 5.
43-yard line.
Williams from the gun. On the move, headed right. He's going to run for it. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First down. First and 10.
Benson hit behind the line. That ball's loose. Picked up by the Jaguars. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Lawrence with it on first. He puts a mirror under it deep down the left. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Bears get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Headed out right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. Oh, brother. It's another interception. Sauce Gardner with the INT. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. Throwing on first down, Lawrence. He rolls to his right. Rolling, and takes a deep shot down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. They'll send their tight end right. Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. There he goes again. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars are running them out of the building. PAT effort coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Forced out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. That's grabbed inside the 30. When this gets close to the red zone, he is inside the 25. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, well, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
To the air yet again, Williams. And the Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down. Third and long for him here. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And now they're staring at fourth and long.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Chased out to his right. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Red on red.
They're going to pass it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Working fast as that clock ticks down.
A gain of 12.
First down throw. Lawrence escapes the pocket. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped it incomplete on first down.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback's steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. Lawrence trying again on second. Short pass brought in. And he's down to the 36 with almost enough for that first down. Working quickly here. Third and one, Lawrence to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Lisa 24.
So the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And they end the season on a great note, Brock, with a W in the final chapter of this year's campaign. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Huard, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars as we say so long from Chicago.